Roxo Media House.
What's up, Frog fans? Welcome inside the Flying T Club studio here at Roxo Media House. I'm Nana Osafa-Mensah.
And I'm Devean Deal with the TCU Football team. We are back home and are excited to join the team. Even though we are going into our first year as Horned Frogs, we have heard what it's like to play in the Carter and look forward to seeing you guys out there in the spring and in the fall.
This is new territory for us, but Frog Nation, we're excited to host this week's episode of Frogs Today. In today's show, we highlight former Horned Frogs playing in the upcoming NFL Super Bowl, and our 2024 football schedule is finally out. Plus, we recap the now 16-5 and number 25 ranked men's basketball team and women's basketball who continue their season with a 15-5 record overall.
Men's tennis punched their ticket to the ITA Indoor National Championship and have big home matches tonight and Sunday. Our women's tennis team wrapped up the ITA kickoff weekend. Women's rifle finished first at the Citadel, and Equestrian opens their spring season with a win. We will bring it all to you after a quick word from our friends at Higginbotham Insurance. Stay tuned.
Higginbotham, we put people first. So we simply start by listening to you. Whether you're searching for customized insurance, HR, or financial solutions to protect your home, car, health, business, or employees, our specialists are here to serve you, the people you care about, and your success. Higginbotham, insurance, HR, and financial services. Inspired by you.
What's up, Frog fans? Welcome back inside the Flying T Club studio. I'm your host, Nana Osafa-Mensah. Number 25 TCU tied a season high with 11 three-pointers to pull away with the 85-78 comeback win over number 15 Texas Tech Tuesday in the Schollmeyer Arena. The Texas Tech basketball program hasn't beat TCU in Fort Worth since March 2nd of 2019. Men's hoops have won 4 of its last 5 games against ranked teams. They are also the only team in the Big 12 to win 4 games on the road, with the next best at 2.
Yeah, no, they're hard to come by, as everybody said and seen, and this is the league. I mean, you can say what we want, but it's great to be in the Big 12. It's the best basketball conference in the country. Just talking to the Big 12 commissioner, and he's a Big East guy that recognizes that it's become the best conference in the country, and it's something we should the fans should just recognize. We got an exciting team here, and they play hard. They play fast-breaking basketball. We lead the country in fast breaks. We're playing the best conference in the country. Right. It should be sold out, and it is, and we're sold out. We need to have the atmosphere that we're playing in, because that Baylor atmosphere, the Cincinnati atmosphere, Oklahoma, it is unbelievable. And that's what you face in Big 12 basketball. They really care. This league cares about basketball, and they put the resources into it. They value it. They have great histories in basketball, and it's important to them. And we need to have this place packed, and from the start, all the way through.
Let's not forget Saturday's road win at Baylor in triple overtime with Jameer Nelson Jr. leading the Frogs over the number 15 Bears last Saturday. Behind a 30-point performance, the senior guard had the game-winning shot. TCU won 105-102 in a thrilling triple overtime game. Nelson's 30 points were the most by a TCU player since Mike Miles scored 33 against Baylor last year.
I was just, I felt like I was just ready. They always just told me to stay ready, and I played extended minutes, so I felt like I had to deliver a little bit, and my teammates were fond of me when they found out I was a little hot. So it was definitely great to be a part of that game for sure.
Micah Peavy was perfect from deep against his former team Texas Tech, making 4-4, a new career high for Makes from long range. He finished with 18 points and a team high 4 assists.
It's just continuous work. I was actually talking to one of our GAs yesterday when I was working out. I was like, it's gonna fall, because I'm working every day hard and on my shot, and I've gone cold the past couple of games, but I knew it was gonna come, and I'm gonna just stay in the gym and keep shooting.
TCU will next host Texas on Saturday at 1 p.m. Meanwhile, TCU women's basketball receives its Big 12 bye week, meaning the Horned Frogs will take the court just once, as opposed to the league's usual 2-game-per-week schedule matrix. The Horned Frogs return to Fort Worth to host Kansas at 6 p.m. on Saturday, February 3rd, following the men who we mentioned play at 1 p.m. Let's go, Frog Army. Let's pack the show. Good luck, TCU Hoops. TCU's number 5 men's tennis dismantled Tulsa's Indoor at the Bayard H. Friedman Tennis Center to advance to the ITA Indoor National Championship Sweet 16 in New York. The Horned Frogs silenced the Golden Hurricanes 4-0, earning their 6th straight berth to the grand finale of indoor tennis. They did not drop a set in the Fort Worth Regional Championship tilt. TCU then booked its ticket to the Big Apple with single sweeps in the first, second, and fourth singles flights. The match was contested as clinch, therefore rendering the bottom 2 singles courts unfinished. Let's keep it rolling tonight as Stanford is in town at 5:30 p.m.
And for them to be here, we have a great relationship with their coaches. Devin, myself, with Paul and Brandon, they're the coaches for Stanford. We go way back. I played doubles at Wimbledon with Paul, their head coach, and I played doubles at the U.S. Open with Brandon. Or right before the U.S. Open. So it's we're really good friends, and it's going to be a battle. They were top 10. They lost to Michigan on a tough match without their number 1, so they're not top 10 right now. But on paper, they're top 5. You're watching the best level in college tennis. These guys, a year from now, 2 years from now, you're going to see on TV. So it's going to be highly competitive. It's going to be you have the singles Wimbledon junior champion playing for them. You have the Wimbledon doubles champion playing for us. You have players on their team that are winning and getting to finals of professional events. So it's going to be high level. There's going to be some stuff for them to be a part of and enjoy on the outside. And indoors, what I've heard from our fans is that you get to see the power and you get to see the speed because you're right here. You get to come down here on the court and you see how fast the ball is traveling, how quick these guys are, and you really get to appreciate the level and the athletic ability from these guys.
Good luck tonight to our tennis team. More to come after this short break.
Energy does everything for us. It's all-encompassing.
We're all benefiting and affected from it.
And it is something that we all need to know about.
It is the glue that holds everything together.
TCU is powering what matters, our future.
We don't just talk about what's needed, we focus on results.
The Ralph Lowe Energy Institute is creating a world where energy is affordable, sustainable, and reliable.
Simply the best barbecue in Fort Worth. Dine in, catering, or drive-through. 2900 Montgomery, just off I-30. Remember, the best barbecue in Fort Worth is at Railhead Smokehouse.
Welcome back inside the Flying T Club studio. I'm Devean Deal. The TCU women's tennis team wrapped up ITA kickoff weekend with 1 win and a loss, and a 4-1 victory over Rice. They followed with a 4-0 loss to Texas A&M at the Mitchell Tennis Center. TCU is back in action Sunday, February 4th, when they travel to Santa Barbara, California to take on UC Santa Barbara. Meanwhile, despite missing 3 regulars in the lineup, the number 2 ranked TCU women's rifle team finished first at the Citadel, firing a team score of 4,698. 6 of the 7 TCU shooters posted top 10 aggregate scores.
Well, it's all about how do we shoot? How do we perform? What is that score we put out there? The wins are nice, but really, that's not what I'm really looking at. That makes for good press, to say we won, but did we put a good score out there? Because that's what's going to get us, how we're going to win championships. That's what's going to get us to the championships.
Historically, as many people know, we are one of the top programs in the nation, but when we walk into this range, we treat everyone the same. Obviously, there's counters and non-counters, and that just comes down to score, but each person is a person on this team, so there never feels like there's a difference between someone who's traveling and someone who's not. We all play a role, and that's the role that builds a family.
They're very passionate about the sport. Most of them have been involved in this sport for years. They started as youngsters. They're a very competitive team, and they're there to support each other. We're an individual sport. But we have to have, a group of individuals that are performing at their best to put together that team score.
Being able to compete with some of the best people in the NCAA, as well as the U.S. and Denmark with Stephanie Grunzo, is just an amazing group, community. The support is continuously amazing every single day. They make the bad days better, basically, so...
The biggest thing that I love is that we are an all-girls team competing against men and women. And at conference champs and at the national championships, I will be competing against a male, and no other sport is like that. And so I think TCU has just a very unique situation where we're all girls, we're all supporting each other, but it's equal among everybody. And that's where we can really excel and show our athleticism or just like the focus we have no matter what it is. We're all the same, but TCU Rifle is just dedicated, and we just work towards everything. Every single shot, every 10, we work to it.
TCU will head to the X-Count in Fort Wayne, Indiana, February 3rd and 4th for the Patriot Rifle Conference Championship. The match will feature Air Force, Alaska, Nebraska, Ohio State, and UTEP. The number 1 TCU Equestrian team took down number 8 Delaware State 14-5 and moved to 7-0 for the first time in program history on Thursday, January 25th at the John Justin Arena. The Frogs earned all 4 of the Most Outstanding Performers awards. Ashley Scoley, Lily Goldstein, Kaylin Cunningham, and Maddie Dukes earned the mop in fences, flat, reining, and horsemanship, respectively.
Hey Frog fans, I'm here with 2 riders of the TCU Equestrian team talking about their record-breaking season thus far.
It feels so exciting, especially as a senior and 4th year, and watching our team build throughout so many years has been super, super rewarding. And it's just a privilege to be able to help guide and teach and learn from everybody else on my team, but also teach the underclassmen about what our collegiate sport is about, but also about what we've built throughout our 4 years here. It definitely adds more motivation for us. We've been chasing a Big 12 title and hopefully NCAA title for a long time now, and we're really amped up. We feel like this is the year to do it.
I'm just excited to see everybody's hard work pay off so far. It's added some motivation. I mean, you can see it in practice in the days before the meet, and even coming back after winter break, everybody's giving 100%. Everybody's 100% ready to accomplish and keep going and keep fighting for the wins.
We all get along so well, and we're all one community and family. And we've all done such an amazing job of supporting each other and each other's goals throughout my years here. So taking all of that energy and excitement and kind of that environment that we bring and bringing that into the postseason, especially being 7-0 right now, we still have a couple of regular season meets left, but being able to take everything that we've worked for in the fall and this past meet last week and bringing that into the postseason and hopefully bringing home some rings for TCU.
I mean, I think Ash said it the best. I think we want to just keep improving and keep, having some solid rides and keep working together and hopefully get some rings.
The Horned Frogs will host Fresno State on Friday, February 2nd at KSM Bear Creek Farms at 10 a.m. Best of luck to you all. Stay with us, and we'll be right back.
We're lucky to have a collective that's as strong and as powerful as the Flying T Club. It's a big deal for us. It is a game changer. I would just encourage any fans out there to support it. Everyone asks me, what's the biggest priority? And I say, NIL is big. Please jump on board, show these student athletes how much they mean to you. The thing about NIL is I think there's a right and a wrong way to do it, and the Flying T Club's do it the right way. Let's keep winning. Join the Flying T Club today.
Welcome back, Frog Nation. We're excited to announce that TCU Football has released our schedule for the next season. 11 of the 12 games against Power 4 opponents highlight the 2024 TCU football schedule.
We open the season on Friday, August 30th at Stanford. The Horned Frogs will be facing the Cardinals for the first time since 2017, when they rallied from a 21-3 deficit to win 39-37 in the Alamo Bowl.
Also, 4 Horned Frogs are headed to the Super Bowl. Offensive tackle Lucas Nyong on the Chiefs, and offensive lineman Matt Pryor, cornerback Jason Verrett, and linebacker D. Winters on the 49ers. Our former TCU standouts will take the field when the Chiefs face the 49ers in the Super Bowl on February 11th in Las Vegas.
How about that? D. Winters plays for a national championship last season, and this season, a Super Bowl championship. We are extremely excited about wearing purple now, mostly about the player development that takes place at TCU football. Lots of TCU alum in the NFL. Let's keep this going. It's been great hosting this week's episode of Frogs Today. For everyone behind the scenes here at Roxo Media House, I'm Nana Osafa-Mensah.
And I'm Devean Deal. Thanks for watching this week's show. We can't wait to get started after spring break. Keep supporting our football program. Like and subscribe at Frogs Today for the best coverage of TCU athletics. Until next week, go Frogs.
Roxo Media House.